Y'all already know what it is. The streets is out here. Y'all know that we got the hood Morgan Freeman. Y'all know him as Get Right. I know him as my man. And let me tell you the precautions we taking. And Get Right got the mask on him.
Yeah, they come up with a new twist. They say in order to have a mask,
you gotta put your mask on though,
Yeah, I don't need it on. Ain't nothing out here. Is when you go inside. That's when the virus.
Okay,
is.
all right.
Ain't nothing out here. I ain't scared of this shit out here.
All right.
I've been breathing this shit for 64 years. What the fuck I'm gonna get scared now for?
Right.
Start coming to God, give me this fresh air, and I'm gonna like put a mask on and turn my face. That's what I'm saying to God. God, I don't appreciate your air.
He said, God, he don't appreciate the air. Why you don't appreciate God's air?
If I put a mask on, that's what I be saying if I'm outdoors. What I'm saying.
Oh, when you outside, you put a mask on, you disrespecting God's air.
Disrespecting God. God gave me this clean, clear blue sky the day look the sunshine. And I'm gonna put a mask on? Wow, how dare I do God like that? The virus is inside where the inflated prices is. That's where the virus is. They finna break these motherfuckers. When they get broke, they ain't got no more money. And then they can't pay the bill because they can't go to work. They inside. And then they gonna be out here where I am. Outdoors. And then if they do they have the skills that I have in order to survive out here?
The street, tell them how you survive out here, Get Right.
Well, you have to take common knowledge. You keep things real simple. The simplest tool, just like a piece of plastic. I could take a piece of plastic and clean my hands up. Look how beautiful my hands has gotten.
They ain't that beautiful. They look like my hands, right?
But look at they'll do the job.
Smack them up. Smack them motherfucker.
They look all right, but damn boy, they don't let looks fool your ass. Because they look pretty, these motherfuckers like hit this steel right here, boy, put a bump in it, put a dent in it.
Uh-oh.
And look at, we had some garbage up here this morning. He come up here, that motherfucker smell like the landfill. And he lay up in front of the door, right here. I came out here and cleaned up, because the people on the inside, they scared of the virus out here, so.
Right.
But they got, I come out here and do it, because they can't come out and do it. They supposed to be inside.
Right.
So I'm outside, so I get it up. But they got a motherfucker, I be pushing up, working out. They got my motherfucker smell like a landfill, lay right in the doorway.
The motherfucker smell like a landfill.
Hey, you walk down to that bus stop right there. Right, I bet you.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm over here for Lysol.
That shit'll knock that mask straight off your face, man.
God, they got stink out here like that?
Like that. That's what they trying to separate the ones who don't have, like the mentality to go get that funk up. They like elephant.
Right.
I just thought about it.
Right.
Elephant, the older he get, he develop musk glands.
Right, musk gland, like Charlemagne.
Yes.
Like Charlemagne. Charlemagne is musky because he like to play with booties.
Yeah, see, musk gland. And the older you get, your glands start developing. And your urine, if it get on you and you don't get it out your clothes, out off of you, then that's what you call.
Shout out to all the chicks that survive R. Kelly. Get that pee off of you.
Yeah, because they develop musk glands. And that shit is horrendous if you don't take care of it properly.
Right.
That shit will blow your lungs out your body.
Oh my God.
That's why you need a mask for people like that.
Right.
When you walk by people like him, see, people walk by me, they don't smell me.
Right.
Hey, I don't smell like that. See how you come out those around here where we are?
Right.
He pulled his mask off because he appreciate God's fresh air.
That's it, the fresh air. What advice? You be getting a lot of fans because this podcast. People love you. They love your soul. They make sure make sure Get Right is all right. What do you say to your new fans out there that love when Get Right is on this podcast?
Well, all I can say is y'all keep listening to us and pay attention to the lyrics. It's all in the lyrics. If they come back and they say Flipper, well, you don't think about Flipper the dolphin. You think about Flipper, how these motherfuckers, your friend, he like Donnell used the word flip. When they flipped on him, they went and told on this fuck ass. He called it flipping.
Right.
So, don't flip.
The word on the street is, Get Right, man. I always love talking to you, man.
Right
the
on.
word on the street is, don't flip on the
flip.
people.
Stop flipping.
Stop flipping. Hot.
Hold on. Yes, sir.
Yo,
Can we get a picture? Yo, can I get a picture with you?
yo,
I got you.
In the wake of Corona, a motherfucker and a half a gallon of Perel is
start shooting the whole spot up.
Oh, son, drop a beat, drop a bomb on that.
Music, that's right. You know, when we first got the Roadcaster, it made me do my voice like this. But now we have a different member of the Donnell Rawlings Show. We have who we call a young lady named Javanta Roberts.
Ow.
All right, it's not time for you to talk. Let me do all the talking right now because last week you almost got fired. It happens to the best of them. But anyway, she's a fantastic co-host or whatever you want to call it. We got Julie's on this camera. We got 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 cameras. And this is the Donnell Rawlings Show. Some people say, Donnell, are you essential? They say, Donnell, do you really have to go out? And to those people, I say, you're goddamn right. Play that one more time. I want to hear it. Okay. All right. That's right. This is the corny intro music, but I just want to say thanks for all the people that have followed us, subscribed to our page. Is this the right voice?
Yeah.
Isn't it the right voice?
Absolutely.
Do you have a radio voice?
I do, yes, I do.
Let me hear your radio voice.
And this is my radio voice.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Welcome to the Donnell Rawlings Show. You're tuning in live.
That doesn't sound like a radio voice. That sounds like a bitch that wants to get that Cash App ding. That's what that sounds like, a Cash App ding.
OnlyFans page.
Only on OnlyFans. That's the new avenue for strippers to get that money. You can make it rain for $6.99 a month. I got a couple of calls and I said, bitch, I didn't like you in the club and I don't like you now. Again, you're going to ask yourself, why does he talk like this? Because whenever that beats come on, I go into this mood. This is the Donnell Rawlings Show. I want to first off thank everyone that subscribed to our channel. You know how many people have subscribed to our channel?
Over 30,000 people have subscribed to the Donnell Rawlings Show.
Over 30,000 people in 2.5 months. We started with a low number.
We sure did.
Started with, how many? We started with like 50 people.
Yeah.
Now we're up to 30,000. We're averaging about 20,000 views per episode. But I think after I go do this grand podcast soon, those numbers are going to change.
Yes.
The Donnell Rawlings Show, we here in Santa Monica, California.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have one question for you, Javanta.
What?
Where the fuck is your mask?
I got my mask.
You got to put your mask on your face. Doesn't work right here by your waist. Doesn't work down there. It's supposed to be on your face.
You always hating on my mask.
I'm not hating on your mask. First off, last episode you didn't have a mask.
I sure didn't.
And we had the coronavirus biohazard alert. Okay, and now you have a mask, which I don't understand your mask. You know what your mask looks like?
What does it look like?
Like you're about to go paint a fucking house. Is that a house painting mask? I'm just saying.
Yours? What about yours?
Mine.
Okay, so tell me the difference between each mask.
Okay, first off, we're going to rewind where we are right now, okay? And what we're doing right now, we're producing this show, right?
Yes.
And you're my ace boon coon. Mm-hmm. For you guys who know what an ace boon coon, this is a term that's used in the hood. It's to describe someone that you really care about. And an ace boon coon is someone you care about, but you haven't fucked. And that's why you're my ace boon coon, and I respect our relationship because she's the one that got away. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's a joke. Okay, what was the question again? What'd you say? What was it?
The validity in masks.
Okay, no, I'm gonna take it back. I want to take it back to you.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Last episode, you was mask free.
I was.
No. You was mask free, and there was a part in there when we talked about because I had to sneeze, right? Mm-hmm. And you. Mm-hmm. You said, oh, no, nigga. Oh, no. I don't even got a mask. You look for cotton. You look for tissue. She was ready to stick a Q-tip in her nose, right?
I should have had a mask.
You should have. No. You should have had a mask. We all should have had a mask. And we take them. Okay. First off, we do take COVID-19 serious.
Yes.
We take Corona serious. We take Corona serious. We take everything serious. Mm-hmm. And we take precautions. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I am like a lot of people that are feeling like, what the fuck do I do in terms of my normal life, which is never going to be normal again.
Right.
We understand that. You understand it. You understand it. Life is never going to be normal as we knew it. And as much as like the mandate, stay in the house, stay in the house. And I subscribe to that. I subscribe to that if you really don't have shit to do outside. But the question comes in, what job is essential? I'm going to give you my list.
Okay.
The weed man,
For sure.
And I don't just think that's the case. California thinks it's the case because the dispensaries are still open.
Yes.
The weed man is an essential job. Postal service is an essential job.
Ralph's, the grocery store.
Ralph's. A lot of people don't know what Ralph is. Ralph is a very popular grocery store. It's like Kroger's. It's the same company. Kroger's. If you're on the East Coast, you know Safeway. It's it's like a mid-grade grocery store.
It's like Publix.
It's like Publix. And the reason why I say it's mid-grade is because in California, they got this one motherfucking grocery store called Gelson's. Oh. Yo, Gelson's.
I can't afford Gelson's.
Yo, Gelson's. I know you can't afford Gelson's. I know. No, the reason why I know you can't afford Gelson's because when we both first moved to California, we were roommates for like a week. She fell in love. A nigga got her all, swept her off her feet. She was like, "This daddy, I'm leaving," right? And she wanted to she was so excited about cooking some food, right? She was like this, "I'm gonna make my spaghetti. You want my spaghetti?" First off, whenever a woman says, "Do you want my spaghetti?" you know it's gonna be big ass green peppers and onions and shit that don't even supposed to be in spaghetti. I think she put some tofu in that shit, right? And she was so proud. Everybody listen, this is our friendship. She was so proud. And this is what I always say about cooking for somebody, right? People always say, I'm not a good cook. I'm not a good cook. But this is how I feel about cooking. If you make an attempt, I'm going to eat it. If you make an attempt, I'm satisfied just off the attempt. The nigga might not ask for seconds.
Right.
But he'll still do it, right? And you were still a struggling actress or whatever, and I really respect. When I say that, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I was dancing.
You was, actress, whatever. You was. I'm not. Don't get all sensitive. When I say that, when I say struggling, I don't mean like, but everything counted.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? And especially count when you going into Gelson's. Because Gelson's will fucking stick your ass up. You feel like you just got raped with no Vaseline at Gelson's. You go up in there, every time I go in there to buy one thing, I get 10 things. I got $100 worth of fucking, worth of groceries. I think the grocery store is essential.
Oh, you didn't finish the spaghetti story.
Oh, the spaghetti story. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. The spaghetti story was she made this spaghetti, right? But it blew her bankrolls. And she came back from Gelson's like, nigga, I'm about to go to 7-Eleven and get some burritos because this.
I didn't know it was so expensive. I didn't know it was so expensive
But
when
I'm
I went
telling-
up in there. I couldn't get all my ingredients.
No,
so.
Gelson's is so dope. I'm telling you, when I go to Gelson's, it's one close to where I live. I go to Gelson's. I'm telling you, the price is so high. Whenever I walk in there, everybody in that store works for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't none of that trying to figure shit out. I could be in front of the grape jelly.
Right.
I'd be like, excuse me, can you point me in the direction of the grape jelly? And they'll be like, I'm like, thank you. I just did it. Them niggas ain't got no coupons.
That's the thing. Even with the Corona, wouldn't you think that we get discounts? Like everything is
From
full
Gelson's?
price. Just period.
Gelson's don't want black people in anyway, right?
But
They want
period.
this shit to be over. These niggas coming in with the mask. They like, we don't know what's going on. Is this nigga's corona'd up or he's about to rob us? But it goes back to my question of like, what do you consider essential jobs? I consider what I do an essential job for the audience and also for me. Because I talked about it on the last podcast, I don't really know where my next stream of income is going to come from. Nobody does. So I'm like this. What is the closest thing to me right now? What is the closest thing to me right now that I think will be my new intellectual property? And what's the closest thing I can make money off of? I got the candles. I ain't really tripping off of making money because this was the candles we was going to do before the Corona even hit.
Right.
I thought it was cool. It was a funny merchandise, and it's funny because I'm selling the candles, but at the same time, this shit is fire. I got it. Angela Yee got one. She said some nice things about it. L'Oreal from the Morning Hustle, she got one. She said a nice thing about it. Dave Chappelle publicist, she got one. She even did a goddamn, because Dave Chappelle's publicist, she works with Dave and Erykah Badu. So I was like, how dope would it be if I could get a black ash candle to Erykah Badu?
Right.
And then one, Carla, who works closely with her and are good friends with her, she was like, I'll give her a candle. And I was like, Well, if you give Erykah Badu a candle, can I at least get to smell her pussy? Before I get, I'm not the only one that smelled Erykah Badu pussy, and I probably won't be the last person.
Oh, didn't she have the incense?
Exactly. That's what I meant. It was the pussy incense.
I'd like to smell it.
Right, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you, the combination of black ash is dope, but you mix black ash with Erykah Badu's pussy, nigga. Those are smells. That's what I call a fragrance. Let me advertise Erykah Badu's pussy right now. Go, hit me that thing. Not the bomb. The pussy was the bomb. I need the goddamn commercial beat, the cheesy beat.
I don't have it.
You do the corny intro. Oh God, you're fired. That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to what we're calling a tribute to Erykah Badu's pussy. We all know Erykah Badu pussy is fire. She's got the kids to prove it. And that's no disrespect because I love Miss Badu. And back in the day, I wanted her to call Tyrone. But when you mix the fragrance of Erykah Badu's pussy with black ash, you don't know what black ash is? It's that, people. Is these elbows. Now imagine the volcanic combination of ashy elbows and Erykah Badu's pussy. You know what that gets? Baby number 7. Okay, stop the beat. It's over.
Can you share that story about you and Erykah back in the day? I love that one.
I don't want to share that story. I was talking about her pussy.
Okay.
And it's not disrespectful and people don't understand it. Like, then what gave me incentive is these women selling. Like with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
She had a pussy candle.
Right.
$300. I'm like, if Gwyneth Paltrow could sell pussy candles, I should be able to sell black ash.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Erykah Badu because I did, and it's, I'm having fun. And she got it. She's earthy. Mm-hmm. Erykah Badu is really, really earthy. Like, it's like everything she do, she blinks fast, slow. But she's fucking a dope individual.
Yeah.
And the reason why Erykah.
What happened? Oh, okay, you gotta wait.
Did it come off?
Does that wait, Donnell?
What?
Whose hat is that?
We're gonna get back to your mask too. I'm taking my mask off. It's my hat. What you talking
That
about?
does not fit your head.
What do you mean it's a fit? It fit. What are you talking about? This don't fit.
Not your.
What's wrong with
That
it?
is not. It's too small for your head, Donnell.
What are you saying? If I hit him like this, oh, bitches like it when you hit him with the. This is an old nigga. You know a nigga is over 40 if he tilt his hat like this and the nigga got a toothpick in his mouth.
No, the nigga that wears a fitted still is old.
Or they're trying to hide something. I'm not trying to hide something. I just think that it's a good.
Austin, there you go. That's Austin's hat.
Austin suggested. Listen. Am I representing? All right. So with that, let me get my story. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And good to see you with your
my mask.
Your Mexican Home Depot mask. That shit look like it come with spray paint.
This is certified.
Certified from who? Who certified it? Poppy?
Maybe. You should call him and ask.
You need to get a better mask. We're going to get to that later. So, Erykah Badu, it's interesting because I remember I moved to Brooklyn, and there was a hot spot in Brooklyn called the Brooklyn Moon Cafe. And it was on Fulton Street, and this was maybe 20-some years ago when that area was just starting to get gentrified. Gentrified. Did I say it wrong?
Yeah, you said
gentrified.
Gentrified.
Yeah, it was just getting gentrified. Let me put these back on. It was just getting gentrified, right? And when gentrification means in about 2 years, there are going to be a lot of white women jogging through the park with ponytails.
Got it.
That's when you know your neighborhood is gentrified, is when you see white chicks jogging with ponytails. And then, no disrespect, when you see lesbian couples with strollers, that means you're going to get more coffee shops. It's just the territory. It's just a territory. It's that. And I think at the time, because Erykah she used to be a waitress at Steve Harvey's Comedy Club.
Oh, sure.
Years ago.
Okay.
When she was, I guess, aspiring to be as dope as she is.
Right.
So there was a place called the Brooklyn Moon Cafe, and this is when the era when everybody was finger snapping.
Yeah.
It was a little coffee shop that all the poets used to perform in. Saul Williams, Vibe Chameleons, Jessica Care Moore. It was popping like everywhere. It was like, and these names were so big. Like Saul Williams, he was dope as shit. Like
I don't know who that is.
Saul Williams, Google it. Right, he's a talented actor, talented poet, talented musician. He has a rock band, or whatever. I don't think he disappeared. I just think he just kind of went underground with it. But like he had one of those poetry, when you heard his name in the poetry scene, the bitches used to be like this. Saul Williams is here. The nigga wasn't even here. He'll walk past, they was like this. And it was a spot, Most Def used to go there, Talib used to go there. It was so many dope people used to go there because it was like a open mic, a spiritual, like, you know, like woke Brooklyn nigga as open mic. And Erykah Badu used to come there. And I used to see her, and this was, nobody knew who she was at the time. She was just like a bad Afrocentric bitch. And I say that in the best way I could say it. And I was just coming from DC, so we were both two artists that like appreciated what each other was doing. I don't think I had a TV credit. I don't think she had a record deal or whatever, but we would cross paths or whatever. We exchanged numbers, and I looked on the paper, and the name said Badu. So, you know, I'm a comedian. I was like this, who is Badu? Bada. And I was having a backyard barbecue one time, and I was calling everybody, because whenever you have a party, you got to call all your bitches, right? Yeah. Not to say Erykah Badu was one of my bitches, but I was like this, I'm calling everybody, and I saw this Badu number, no answer on the phone. I left a message or whatever. The party was dope. And I remember I was on a train with her. I was on a train, we was Hoyt Skimmerhorn train from Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, going to Manhattan. And I was like, oh, you the Badu chick. And she just looked at me like this. And she was signed with Universal Records.
Was she always as mystique as she is? Like,
she just has something very fuckable about her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not with like flaunting it, or not like, it's one thing to want to smash somebody because they body. And Erykah always was covered up. Never, nigga, we didn't even know she had ass like that until that goddamn, what was that video? Window Seat? Remember we spoofed it?
Window Seat.
We was like, niggas was like, oh, Badu got cakes. You just saw her like she was like wrapped up. And when I'm saying like, but I ain't trying to disrespect anybody, but she still had a look and an energy like, ooh, I would smash the shit out of her mind. You know what I mean? And that's hard to get, like, where you could feel sexiness through someone's conversation, through their look and everything. So we were in the train, and she still wasn't Erykah Badu to me. She was Badu. And she was so Badu, she didn't know where to stop to get off. And she said she had to go to Universal Records, and I was really understood, like, the New York transit system at that time. So I told her where she get off and stop. And I think I was probably on Ricky Lake every once in a while. I think I'm the shit. I was like, you know what? It's something about you, right? I said, we gonna work together one day. I watch. I'm telling you, I've got some shit going on. And she looked at me like, in a very Nubian way, like, nigga, you don't even know what I'm about to do. Right? But it wasn't like, no, nigga, please or anything. She looked, you know, like, maybe. And next thing you know, I see the D'Angelo video. The next thing I know, I was like, ooh, shit. And I think I tried to call her again. I think at that time it was like the number you had reached, right? But it was just, the story is such a great story about her because, I mean, she got notoriety, fame, and a lot of money way before I got any close to any of that. But anytime I've ever saw her, she's always been so dope. And not like, people always say on the bullshit, the Hollywood shit, she's always been dope. I've seen her in passing with her and Dave Chappelle are really close. And then when I see her, she was like, what's up, motherfucker? It's just so cool, like, to know someone get to a certain level. Yeah. You know? And then you kind of almost know it's going to happen. People are going to change. But I can say her character and just her whole being has always been dope. So I want to thank Erykah Badu for giving me the opportunity to smell her pussy. Woo! Shout out to Erykah Badu and shout out to Carla for setting that up. Erykah Badu is just a dope ass person. So back to you. Okay. With not having a mask.
But I have one done.
No, you have one now. Yes. But this is the fucked up shit because, and this was the real shit about the whole corona shit. It's like, who do you trust? You know what I'm saying? It's like, who do you trust? And that's been an issue with a lot of viruses, a lot of diseases and everything.
Yeah.
But usually, like, certain shit come out, it's like this. God, nigga, I caught that shit because I was being straight stupid.
Right, irresponsible.
I caught that shit because I was off of some drugs, nigga. Oh, that bitch got me. She caught me. She got me. Or on the verse of that, or that nigga got me. Mm-hmm. But, like, the scariest thing about this whole shit is, like, I don't think it's that extreme, but I don't know. But, like, it's giving you the feelings that you could just walk past a nigga breath.
Right? No, well, it's transferable through breath.
What? Yeah, but it's breath at a distance.
Yes.
It's at a distance.
At a distance, but it's still capable of being transferable.
Yeah, I know it's capable of being transferable, and that's why. And I'm gonna get to you and your mask, because usually, like, when I have to do an audition or something, and like, you know, I'm saying, like, when I normally have to do an audition, whatever, I'll call you like, yo, could you put me on tape? Could you run these lines? And you know, be like, show, come over, yeah, let's do it, right? Yo, you like
the one time.
But listen, the one time, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, it hurt my motherfucking feelings. I was like, you was like, whenever somebody takes a breath and explains something, when they're like this. Yeah, you want to try a Skype? You told me Skype. You said FaceTime. You said carrier pigeon. But you said everything.
I said Zoom.
You said Zoom, right? I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna Zoom me and put me on tape. And I was saying to myself, oh, I was like this, bitch, I ain't got no Rona. You know, I'm telling you straight up. And I was never inconsiderate, but I was like, oh, nigga, I ain't Rona'd up or whatever. But I understood your concern is like, and that's the thing about this. You can't trust nobody.
Right.
But even with not being able to trust anybody, there has to be something somewhat normal. And there's going to be a time where we're going to come up out of this. Mm-hmm. And I said it before, and it's so weird. It feels like everything that I've been saying
is coming to pass.
It's like I hear it on CNN. Mm-hmm. Like first thing I said was like, to build the confidence back in people, you're gonna have to have quick testing.
Yes.
It's gonna be too crazy for like 3-4 days. Niggas like, what I do? I say it's gonna go. It's gotta be quicker testing. And since I said that, I've seen it go from 2 days to 45 minutes to like 15 minutes, and they working on some instant shit. That's gonna give people somewhat more confidence because they're gonna know if they have it.
Right.
And even with that said, you still gonna have to take precautions. Like, to be quite honest, the 6 foot, what is it called? Social distancing. 6 foot social distancing. Niggas should have been doing that anyway.
Right. I feel like now people are, because most people are nasty. So, I mean.
We talked about that too,
yeah.
and women.
Well, thankfully, just in general, like.
Did my hat really fit? It fit, right? Oh, yeah,
why you always got to interrupt me?
Interrupt me. Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm saying, thankfully, at least now people are taking more, people are more concerned about their health and hygiene.
Yeah, because like we said it on the last one, it was some nasty shit. We're never gonna go back, because even if the government says, or even Donald Trump said, okay, everybody back to work, it's gonna be some niggas like, nah, I ain't ready.
No, I'm waiting for the first batch to go.
I know,
like the iPhone. I'm waiting for the first batch to go out, and then I'm coming out.
And the thing about it, the crazy thing is that all the rumors that were going on about Corona when it first started, niggas like, yo, black people don't get Corona. Niggas like, we good. They're like, eh.
And now did you see?
What?
You see? African Americans are dying. We are dying. The numbers are extraordinary.
There's a reason why it's that way. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it pop up on Sean King's page. I've seen it pop up on D.L. Hughley's page. Part of it is that the access to good health insurance or health care is not with, I guess, the black community.
The socioeconomic factors.
The socioeconomic factor.
Disparities.
And what you hear in a lot of cases of people that are losing their lives because of coronavirus, and the thing that people, and we can't take advantage of that, it's like existing what is it? Existing existing problems. Mm-hmm. Well, no, it's something pre-existing problems and shit that motherfuckers have, like
diabetes.
You got diabetes, hypertension. Mm-hmm. All of this shit I'm talking about, y'all can say what y'all want. The black people shit, obesity and all that type of stuff. And I'm not saying that no, you can't devalue any lives or anything like that. But if you get the corona, man, it's almost like a speed, like a straight shot to it, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's why I say with the corona thing now, what it's gonna do more than anything is gonna make people more conscious of everything around them. They say don't drink, don't smoke, and don't do drugs. Nigga, that's half of Brooklyn gonna be out, nigga. Yo, in the Hamptons, they might live, son, when you be like, niggas is like this, the weed, the tobacco, the so-and-so, but it's have to make people change their thoughts.
Well, I think the most important thing is for us to come together and to just find ways to be healthy as a community.
Come together 6 feet away.
6 feet away, but also how do we get healthy? How do we change our community? How do we change the habits that we have within our community? I think solving that issue would then lead to
but motherfuckers, you know why it's hard to solve that shit?
Mm-hmm. Why?
And it's gonna sound crazy, because some people believe in God too hard.
What?
Let me explain.
Please.
But they don't do it in a fair way. They believe in the God that helps them. They believe in the God when they pray something good has for them. Mm-hmm. They believe in the God when he's like this, I need some money. Oh my God, look at God. Won't he do it? But if you're a person that believes in God and everything he does, mm-hmm. and everything he does is for a reason, you have to believe that God put the coronavirus here for a fucking reason. There's no way to ignore it. And that reason is, okay, you motherfuckers don't care about talking to your mother? You don't care about your family?
Yeah.
That's all you think about is getting that big body Benz? Nigga, you just came out the goddamn stall and you ain't you ain't wash your hands? Mm. I mean, God is busy as a motherfucker. So you don't think at one time God was like, these niggas need to slow the fuck down. Yeah. Chill. You know what I'm saying? So whenever somebody, and the reason why I say that with the diet and all that stuff, and when I brought up God, is like this, it's not fair to just expect God to do all the work. Mm. You know how many niggas it is? I mean, we ain't talking, God just don't fuck with Brooklyn. He fuck with the world. You lucky if you can get through. But don't just I'm telling you, don't just go there for just a good conversation. Don't go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, the point I'm making is, as much as you believe in God, help God. You can't be like, I sure hope and pray that I don't get high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Yo, let me get 5 chicken wings. Let me get the 32-ounce extra sweet tea. How you want it fried? How you want it fried? How you want it fried? You can't expect God to help you when you eat Heather B food. Listen, man. Listen. I'm just telling y'all straight up, man. Listen, man. And I love Heather B from the Sway in the Morning Show. You can't expect God to help you if you eat her fried porgy, her fried catfish, fried eel, fried frog legs, unwashed chicken. You can't do that.
What's the alternative, Donnell?
The alternative is help God. That's what I'm saying. Take the necessary. I'm not sitting up here as a picture perfect example of great health. Mm. What I do know, and I know, and I'm smoking, I gotta quit, and I know we talk about this, but what I do know, and that don't matter. What I do know is that usually I hardly ever get sick.
Yeah.
I hardly ever get a cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it happens, it's usually like when it's the change of the weather. You know what I'm saying? And when I've been traveling, like that combination, you know, I'll get sick, but like maybe once or twice a year. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I know my immune system ain't no like a nigga look at me and I'm like, you know, so, and hopefully I don't catch no COVID-19, I'm doing everything. But I don't look at it as the way it's portrayed in the news is like it's a complete death sentence.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, because as much as we are losing people to it, we're losing a lot of people to they're older and all those the circumstances. But just last week, I got 3 phone calls of people that I was close to that either thought or contracted COVID-19.
And they're recovering?
And they're recovering.
Oh, that's good.
One nigga I know, he had Corona Light. This nigga was, I don't even know. I didn't even know
What
that.
is Corona Light?
I don't know. Whatever it was, that motherfucker was back home in 48 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know if it was like a, or like, I don't know what level. Like, if you like, you know, I don't know. But I guess what I'm saying with that is like, as much as we going through this crisis and anything in life, help God with everything. And don't just be calling God for everything. Nigga, if you about to run a red light, man, just, God ain't got time to be fucking with you on the light. Don't let me get this ticket. I got to fuck with this Corona motherfucker. I ain't got time for that shit. And I even like, and you with your shit, and again, going back to it, and people are going to feel this way. I was a little offended. I was like, oh, what you trying to say? But then it was like, and you said something, you was like, you know I was a little sensitive about it. You know I was a little sensitive about it. And you were like, you know, it's taking precautions for you and for me.
Absolutely, because I didn't want, you know, you have Austin, you have a family, so I didn't want to.
And you got a quarantine, babe. I don't know if you got to, I'm just saying, you was like this, oh, I hope this nigga ain't rolling me. Yo, I'm just saying, you talk about I got a son, nigga, you got a quarantine, babe. That nigga like that. I don't know what you doing, girl. All I know is one day you called me like this. Yo, you was look like that meme, that cat be like this, you like this. And you was like this, whatever. And it was so funny, because people are, I'm telling you, man, people are like, even now, I'm answering every phone call. I don't know if a nigga giving me the Corona call.
Shut up.
You don't know, man, tell me.
That is true, like.
Yo, there's 2 type of Corona calls.
Oh, yeah, give it a Corona call.
All right, the Corona call, it's one Corona call. It's one Corona call, like, yo, man, you heard so-and-so got the Rona, right? That's one Corona call. And another Corona call is a Corona call that want money. It's like the hood stimulus package, you know what I'm saying?
They want money?
What? Yo, it's niggas talking about, man, I'm out of work. Like, nigga, you ain't worked for 5 years. And you know somebody about to hit you when they hit that, when they care too much about your family and shit. Yeah. How your son doing? Oh, man, he getting big, nigga. They kill a kid, he grow. That's what they do. Yo, your son, he getting big. Also, that nigga, he gonna be a comedian just like his dad. Boy, I'm telling you, the leaf don't fall too far from the tree, or whatever that country ass shit they say. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, right? And they do all of this shit, and they be like, shh, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to work. I'm like, nigga, I'm unemployed right now. Ain't no more jokes. I can't get no more. I ain't making no more money on no jokes. You get that Corona call, and then you get the call where, because people been asking me. What if it hit home with somebody in your family? Death any kind of way is fucked up. Yeah. But it's how you deal with it.
I have a great uncle that passed.
Passed away of Corona. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we really have to accept in life, is that we're all gonna die. Yeah. We are born to die. As soon as we're born, we're dying. But we do the things to try to preserve it and get the best life. And I've said this on plenty podcasts, the best life you can get doing your dash, in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? What's in the middle? And I've had some bad calls, but I didn't want to, when I got the calls and everybody gonna get it, I didn't want to be like, oh my God, guess who got the Corona? Oh, it's over, nigga. Dun, dun, dun. I didn't want to hear that, it's so hard to say goodbye. And I just put myself at a peaceful place. Yeah. And the first thing I said was like, it does not have to be a death sentence. What's going on? Don't jump ahead of yourself. And that's why I encourage anybody, don't jump ahead of yourself. It's people dying, but it's people surviving. Yeah. And those 3 calls that I got, one of them was like, motherfucker thought it was like Corona, but it wasn't Corona, it was pneumonia. But they didn't get both of them at pneumonia because, you know, pneumonia and the Corona at the same time.
But they only had pneumonia, not Corona. Oh, okay.
But, you know, the symptoms and what you feel as far as getting a cold, whatever, right now, as soon as they go, oh, then you Rona? No, nigga, I just
That's why I thought today.
Nigga, when I was talking to you, no, you coughed. yo, son, you coughed, and I was like the biohazard joint, and I could tell you trying to hold that joint. You just like just, I was like, yo, you did like this. You said, I said, hello.
I didn't want you to hear it.
I know you didn't want me to hear. I was like, you hear I was like this, hello. I was like, you good? Yeah, we ain't gonna shoot no podcast today. We are. I was gonna hit you with like, just zoom that shit. But the only thing I say, it ain't word of advice or encouragement or whatever. I'm just saying, with everything you hear in the news, whatever, don't get ahead of yourself.
The news is so depressing.
It's depressing because they got to chase that, and I know it. I'm not taking away from what we're going through right now because it is very serious. But the worst thing you can do is get ahead of what's really going on in your life or that person's life, whatever. Because that's going to give you stress. You're going to be worried. And then you're going to think
anxiety,
and then you're going to think shit is happening to you when it's not really happening to it. We need to just take our time. And it's already doing. I'm not saying it's stopping, but social distancing is working. You know what I'm saying?
Though? 'Cause
yeah.
In the United States?
Yeah, it's working. Can you imagine, think about how, like New York is crazy right now, right?
Yeah.
And that's with nobody going out. And it's crazy. And New York is so overpopulated. Can you imagine what it would be like if New York wasn't on lockdown? If they wasn't, it would
but
be.
Their numbers are still high, staggering.
Listen what I'm saying. Their numbers are crazy, and their numbers are going to be crazy because it's so populated. That's why in Wuhan or whatever it was, they had like, I don't know, like it's like a place that's like once you get high rise and shit, niggas just going up. I understand that. But again, without the efforts of social distancing, without Times Square, you see Times Square? Empty. Times Square is like empty. Now imagine that type of coming together, what the numbers would be. It's not gonna stop it, but it will slow it down.
We'll see. I just think that we've surpassed every country in the whole entire world.
Yeah, but you look at now, if you do it per capita, you do it like about how many people in the areas. We ain't fucking Wuhan up like that when Wuhan was first popping off.
We've surpassed Wuhan though. Time-wise, though, right? Because
no, you don't know you don't know. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I'm asking you.
I don't know the answer to every goddamn thing. What I'm saying is, we surpassed them, but they got it under control. Of course, we past them now.
Well, from what my understanding was from comparing the two numbers.
Who told you this shit? Your quarantine nigga? Nigga try to get ass any kind of way. Nah, it ain't really like that. Like, look, I'm telling you, they got it over there, but over here we good. No, go ahead. What you say?
You know what, Donnell?
I know a lot of things. And what I do know is that
my mask is stuck.
What I do know, and you got makeup all on your shit.
I do.
What the fuck is going on? That bullshit ass makeup.
Before.
Okay, the point I was making is that with all the chaos and everything is going down, and people are like freaking out or whatever, you gotta maintain some type of sanity. You have to be able to not look at it like this. It's the end of everything. It's a very trying time. And not in my lifetime or any lifetime I know of anything to go down like this. And we see it time and time again and time enough that we're going to get past it.
Yeah.
We have no choice. I'm glad that you have that goddamn mask. This is the thing about the mask game is so on fire right now. You got different type of masks.
It took me a while to get there. You know, I've been gone.
Okay, first off, when we talking masks, and you were talking about I need a certain mask.
Yes.
You told me, you said, I said, you better get a scarf. You better make something. You was like, that one ain't going to work. I don't want the ones they got from India or whatever. I want a 9, what is it, M3?
Did you see the video of them making the mask on a dirty-ass floor, and they were, like, sewing all the surgical masks to send over here to the U.S.
That's the professional joints, right? What
they
are you
were
talking
the
about?
professional ones, yeah. It was like, I'll send you the video.
But anytime you get a mask, first thing if you got one a fabric joint, first thing you need to do is wash it. That's the first thing you do. Whoever give you a mask, you got to wash that shit first. But the point I was making, and you was like this, you said you needed one with hydroponics. You said you needed yours to have Bluetooth. You said that you need to have a contour brush. You said it's got to be a contour brush on the side just in case you want to serve face up under your mask face. This is what you explained. And you was like this. She's like this. Oh, I need this type of mask. I need this one. That one ain't going to work. I was like, get something, a scarf or something. And the only thing I was saying and that's what, anytime like California said it, like everybody ain't going to have that N93 or M3 or what is it? M95.
This one.
You know what I'm saying? But they were saying like something, they was encouraging people to do scarves, bandanas, something to stop the possibility of what is the vapors? No, not the vapors. It's
the spread of it. Did you see the people getting kicked off of the buses in public transportation in Philadelphia?
Nigga, if you ain't got no mask on, I'm kicking you off the goddamn thing too.
Yeah, but it's been excessive, especially with black people.
I was at Target. I saw a motherfucker about to go at it because the motherfucker came up inside his 6 feet.
Oh, okay.
Like he was like
it's
that.
Real.
Fuck that. And I know it was real, but he could have been it was an older dude. He could have been a little bit more tactful. He'd be like, just excuse me. But he was just like, what the fuck are you? It's like that. He was like this. Fuck back 6 feet. This nigga did it was a white dude. He was like, and white dudes with a 6 feet, white people want to feel like police any kind of way they want. They're enforcing that shit like, citizens arrest, 6 fucking feet. But the thing I was making was like, when you was talking about you need a certain mask, and I was like, if you get a M93 or a 3, and you ain't doing surgery,
N95
or 95 or nursing, that's a point I was making with California governor. He's like, listen, man, we gotta have those high end, them M39s. What's the number again?
N95.
I'm gonna write this shit down. Them N95s. That's for. It's kind of weird if you see, especially because you know it's a shortage of it, and the first responders and the people that are really helping us to save lives, they need them more. So I'm like this. You better go out and save. If you get an N95, you better go out and save a life.
I'm saving everybody's life in this room.
Yeah, right, because I don't know that nigga that's over there. No, I'm just joking.
Wow.
It's just a joke, man. We can't tell jokes anymore. It's a joke. But it's hitting a lot of places. And like you said, New York, it's an epicenter.
Epicenter.
A couple of episodes ago, one of my buddies, I used to spend some time in Washington Heights, I called him Poppy. Just wanted to see what the vibe was there.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on in New York.
Now, I don't know. I don't want to know what's going on in New York. I want to know what's going on in Washington Heights. Washington Heights, son, it's off the chain. I know they done caught some coronas up that joint, son. They be playing dominoes and hookah till 5 o'clock in the morning, son. Yo, they got hookahs out 4-5 o'clock in the morning with that's how you know the real Dominicans. They don't have no socks. But I told my man Poppy that I'm gonna call him back, and I want to see what's going on. Let me see what's up with my man. That nigga better be in the house. Hello?
Hello, my friend.
Hey, Poppy, what's up, man?
Hey, my friend, how you doing, my friend? How you doing with the corona?
Nigga, I ain't doing nothing with the corona. I'm corona-free as far as I know, son. The last time I talked to you, you told me that it was an issue in Washington Heights, and I was just calling to check in because I haven't been in a while, just to feel what's the feelings up there, man? How people feeling now? Are they getting through it? What's going?
I can't hear you already. I think something happened with the phone. What happened with the phone? Something happened.
Can you hear me? Hello?
You hear me, my friend?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Very low. I hear you very low. But let's talk. I want to talk to you, my friend. What's going on? I'm here watching the Tiger King.
What? The Tiger
Tiger
King.
King, you know, the show. This white people is crazy, man.
What did the white people? Wait a minute. Oh, you mean the show? Oh, with Joe Erykah?
No, it's Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. You watching that?
What happened?
You're watching the Tiger King?
My friend, I don't hear you that very good. Wait a minute.
Oh, can you? Man, can you hear me now?
I think my beard. I don't know what happened.
Okay, can you hear me? If you can hear
me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Pop.
Okay, I hear you now, my friend.
Yeah, what? So
Hello.
you? Yeah, hello. All right. So, Poppy, you said during the coronavirus, you're finding some solace and feeling okay watching the Tiger King.
Do me a favor. Call me back. I don't hear you very well. I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't pay the phone bill. You know, I don't get the stimulus package money yet.
Javaz, you say something. Can you
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, my God. You got a nice linda mujer on the phone.
Yeah. All right. Yo, okay. Poppy, we so bootleg right now. I'm sorry, Poppy. Poppy, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, my friend. I hear you much better. Calling you, my friend. I thought something happened with the phone.
Oh, my God. We are so bootleg our shit right now. So, listen, man. I know it's a serious time, man, and I know that you spent a lot of time in Washington Heights. How people feeling about the COVID-19, and are people like are people getting through it, and what are they doing? What are you doing to not go crazy, Pop?
My friend, this is something I never experienced ever in my life, my friend.
Right.
We here Alto Manhattan in Washington Heights, right on 175th and Broadway, and you know what the people are doing?
You snitching, Poppy.
Oh, they selling the plátano, they selling the yuca. Now they selling the hand sanitizer, the mask, and the corners. Like the drug dealer. They look like a drug dealer now.
Yo, they selling plantanos and hand sanitizers?
Before they used to sell the plátano in the corner.
Right.
Now they're selling the hand sanitizer, the mask, and they sell all that in the corner like a drug dealer. They looking like a drug dealer now in the corner.
Are they wearing masks? The people that are selling the masks, do they have masks on?
You know, they have the mask on because they got to show the product. They want to show you that it's working good, so they put it on their face. So I say to them, wow, my friend, you not selling these customers nice things here. Why? I don't believe it. They put it on. They got it on. They got the gloves on, the mask on. I don't even recognize the girl that sell me this stuff anymore.
Listen, Poppy, so like you know they got some bootleg masks out there. What type of mask you got? Because they say the most popular ones are the N95. So they got the M95s up there?
Mira, listen to me. The N95 is like the gold of the mask. But you know what I mean? My friend, I'm going to tell you the truth. Anybody can put anything on their face. You see, Dominican, we do anything. We put the pamper. I see somebody with the pamper the other day in his face. I said, wow, he got the pamper in his face. They got the hat on the body. They put it there. The tampon. They put it the contents in their face.
Yo, wait, Poppy. They put a tampon on their face?
Yeah, my friend. They put it in contents in their face. And they don't care. They put it at contents. They put it a string in the ear.
Oh, man.
They're walking around. No problem.
Yo, Poppy, you're not part of this hustle, are you? You're not getting money out there in these streets selling these masks, are you?
Well, my friend, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much on the telephone, you know, but I got to make money too, you know. I'm waiting for the stimulus package. This guy, Donald Trump, was supposed to send me my money last week. I'm not getting nothing yet. So I got to make my money on the corner. You know me. I got to do something. I got to make something for that, you know.
So you didn't get your stimulus check yet?
No, my friend, he said he's going to send me the money. 1,000 pesos. Dominican, we call it dollars. 1,000 pesos. I don't get the money yet. I'm waiting for the money. Because that money, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to buy more masks and I'm going to sell it in the corner and make more money. I don't play. I make a business. I don't care. I make it my business.
What are you going to make out? What are you going to make your mask out of? Because people are using vacuum bags. What are you going to make your mask out? Because I think the idea of you wanting to help the community and put lace your pocket and keep it safe. What type of materials you using in your mask?
Well, my friend, you know, I come up with something very nice. So, you know, I go take the cacara peel for the plátano.
The what?
Right? And I shave the cacara, the peel for the plátano, right? The planting.
Okay.
And I shave it nice, and I put 2 holes in the middle. And then you put it there, you wrap it around your ear, and you you breathing and you protect your face. I don't play. I make a mask easy.
Man.
I make it a mask and people buying it here. No
Yo,
problem.
that sounds so sexual, man. That sounds like some type of mask that Charlamagne the God would use a gay pride day, son. Would you sell?
You know these guys from the Breakfast Club. I think the best mask he likes to use is the jock strap. You know the jock strap?
What? You
The
mean
jock strap? Yeah,
the jock strap?
Yeah, he likes the cool. He put a jock strap on his face, or he put it in a cup with the baseball players. They play with the baseball. They put it in the huevo.
So you
put it on his face.
said Charlamagne is using Serge Ibaka's jock strap as a face mask?
Yeah, he like it that. He like it too much culo. I know he gonna put that in his face, no problem. He like it that. He buy it too. You know how I know he like it that?
What?
He go to the store, Dick. You know Dick?
Dick's?
Dick Sporting Goods?
Yeah.
He go to Dick. He like it Dick. He like it Dick.
He going to Dixie, man. I'm getting off the phone with you, Poppy, man. I thought you was going to say something positive for the community, man. But you know what?
My friend, you know, I'm from Alto Manhattan, Washington Heights.
Right.
And I'm going to talk about the real thing, my friend. You know me. You calling me because I love you, my friend.
Yes.
You know, I love you, my friend.
And I know you're going to stay safe out there, man. Go back to watching your goddamn, your Tiger King, man.
I'm going to watch the show, man. The show crazy, man. The white people, I don't understand these people. One of mine got 3 husbands. One of the guys got no teeth. Coño, my friend.
Yo.
Es un tigre. Dominicans, we call Tiger tigre. Es un tigre, loco.
Yo, none of them motherfuckers got teeth on Tiger King, man. They got just nuts and no teeth and gums. Hey, Poppy, I'm going to check back with you. Go ahead.
Oh, no problem. Listen to me. I want to say this, my friend.
Okay.
In the Bronx Zoo, the tiger get the corona. I don't know what happened. That tiger get the corona. How the hell he get the corona?
How the
Like,
tiger
what
get corona? Charlamagne the God fuck that tiger. That's how he got that goddamn. So he the booty
Happened.
king. He the Tiger King and the Booty King. That's what happened, man. Charlamagne
That's
the
what
God
happened, my friend.
smashed the tiger. Now he got COVID-19.
My friend, good. You continue to do the show, my friend. I love your show. Make everybody be safe out there and protect yourself. Okay, my friend. I love you. Everybody here on Manhattan love you. And Dominican forever, Papi. You know that, okay?
Mask rule everything around me. Cream get the money. I love you, Poppy. I'll holler at you, bro.
Okay, my friend.
All right, thank you, man.
Okay, check it out, my friend. No problem.
All right, son. Yo, I can't believe this. Man, everybody got to hustle. Everybody got to hustle. Poppy got a mask. Guess who else have a mask? You want your mic back? Why the fuck this shit don't work right? Spray it down. All right, spray it down. Why is my mic down? Why? I don't understand. Hello? My joint don't seem like it's on anymore.
Very much on.
Well, turn it up. Turn it on. All right, it's one ear. All right, there you go. I can't believe. You know what? Poppy got to hustle. Poppy got to hustle. Not a hustle, but people are trying to be considerate and everything at the same time. That's right. Can you get that music for me real quick? That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Black Ash Candle, but this is the new line Donnell Rawlings has. He has the personal, not today Corona mask. Look at that. This looks like it's ready. Something from Mortal Kombat. You know your mask is good when you can hardly hear a person talking out of that. This thing comes with the carbon filters. I'm going to take one of those out and take another one. And we got this filter. Oh, here we go. There's another filter. We're going to hit them 2 times. This is the Not Today Corona.
I like it. Is that ash on the side?
Of course it's ash on the side, because ash rules everything around me.
All right.
Cream, get the lotion. $1.99, y'all. We're going to let you know where you can get this.
Hey.
Maybe you can buy it. I don't even think I'm going to sell this. I think I'm just going to give away as gifts to let people know I care about your lungs and I care about your life. Okay, we can cut that off.
Hey.
It's the Donnell Rawlings.
How do they fit around the ear?
They fit great around the ear.
Okay, good. The
They feel
bootleg
great.
one that I had doesn't.
All right,
doesn't
they
go
feel
all the
great
way.
around it. I don't need this hat on anymore. They feel great around the ear.
Good.
I was thinking about selling. I ain't gonna sell it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get like 50, 100 made, and then I'm gonna send them to some fans that want to protect themselves.
Or you can add it to the Black Ash Candle.
The Black Ash Candle, a bundle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
A
a
bundle
bundle
would
deal.
be nice.
I think so.
How do we go back to shows? How are we going to go back to live performances?
I mean, most people are doing everything digital. There are digital concerts being had, iHeartRadio. Everyone's hosting things from it's not going to be the same.
What do you suggest?
During this time, I suggest the Zooms and the webinars.
I'm about to get tired of that shit. I'm tired of looking at niggas in boxes and shit. I'm tired of looking at niggas in boxes. I mean, like, everybody's zooming me. I'm probably the first entertainer or celebrity that got zoomed on TMZ. Like, they so used to running up on me at airports. One of the guy, Jake, he's always at the LA airport. He catches me all the time getting off a plane. This motherfucker caught me in my car. He just FaceTime. He's like, "What's up, yo? What's up?" I'm telling you this. I'll try to find the footage. He was like, "Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing with Corona? Blah blah, this and that." And I just so happened I was doing a running shit. I was goggled up. I had my plastic goggles on. I had my face mask on or whatever. And he was asking me what question everybody asks. It's got to be tough right now doing comedy, right? And I always say that a joke can be too soon, but it never can be too soon for a funny observation. Then he said, "What do you mean by that?" I said, "Well, this could be joking." I said, and like I said earlier, you pick up the phone for everybody. Anybody call, you like this, "Hello, nigga, you Rona?" This dude called me the other day. I was like, "Nigga, you all right? You got the Rona?" He said, "Nah, nigga, I got AIDS."
No.
And I said, "Thank God, nigga. I was worried for a second." It's a joke. And it's an observation. But I'm telling you, Rhoda got AIDS in the back seat now. And AIDS is like this, man. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm good. Rhoda, niggas is looking at Rhoda like motherfuckers looking at Rhoda like it's AIDS on steroids. Motherfuckers looking at Rhoda like it's like Rhoda like it's the Hulk of all the viruses. Don't make me angry. Like the Hulk of it. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And the point I'm making is like, and I know you say, here's the part of that joke that makes it the joke. There was one time when you heard that, you was like this, "Oh, them niggas about to die. They out of here." But look at, and it took like some years, over probably 25 years. I think AIDS first hit like in the 80s, I think it was. We talking about almost 30 years, right? And as, and I'm not saying it's like better to get one opposed to the other, but you don't hear, you like really hear about people living with HIV now. You have people having prosperous lives with HIV now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's going to take 20 years or 25 years for people to have, I won't say confidence, but knowing that just because you diagnose with something doesn't make it an ultimate death sentence. Right. You know, and that's what the I forget the doctor's name. He's the
Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci. He's the lead Corona nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was just talking about, again, he was talking about how it is in the black community. You know what I mean? And then he also said something that you didn't think that would come from that side. When I say that to Donald Trump's side, I was like, that there's issues in the black community and they have to be addressed. Yeah. No, it had to be addressed. Better health care had to be addressed. Better diet had to be addressed. How you take care of yourself. Not just, I mean, it's closer to me because that's my community. But the one thing that is going to teach us or is going to come out of this, that we just got to live better. Yeah. We got to live better as just people. Absolutely. Love better. You know what I'm saying? We got to love better. We got to love harder. Yeah. We got to really appreciate life. Pettiness has to stop.
That's hard, but yes.
It's so fucking hard, but it's so fucking stupid. And the reason why pettiness doing something like this is so fucking stupid, because you don't know what the next day holds. Yeah. You don't know if you're going to get a call from somebody saying they have it. So, and this is what I say about, everybody's like, it's so stressful right now. This is the time motherfuckers should be at peace. This is the time you should be more connected to your family than anything. Yeah. Because if something happened, the scary thing about this is that, and I've said it before, is that motherfuckers are dying by themselves. So what you want to do, spend your time being petty about some dumb shit? How you going to feel you petty about some dumb shit, some trivial shit, then something happens to you? Yeah. And then you don't get to go see your fucking loved one. You don't get to see it. Motherfuckers ain't going to funerals. Some niggas getting receipts with ashes. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to consider. So if you being petty, something happens to you, somebody in your family, if they go away the way people are going away with corona, like no funerals or anything, the only thing you have is the memory. The only thing you have is a memory. So why fucking waste that time?
Yeah.
I really believe that every day you spend with loved ones, family, whatever you do, you should be trying to create the best memory you can do, the best memory you can create. And I think that that's the thing that is going to be the positive out of this, is that it's really a chin check. This whole thing is a chin check.
Yeah.
You know? Get shit right.
I found myself living more in the present. It's helped me because I've always, I suffer from anxiety and I'm always thinking about the future and what's
I ain't know you was crazy.
Anxiety does not mean crazy, Donnell.
That's what Charlotte means. Say that nigga put all that shit into crazy. I ain't mean crazy like that. But go
Charlotte
ahead.
and I have similar stories. No, but I currently am living in the present. I feel like ain't nobody. I don't gotta worry about nobody's set because ain't nobody on set but us.
Right.
And so it's helped me with that. This time has definitely helped me with just living in the present. And I call my family. I call them anyway, but now I speak to them almost all day, every day.
Yeah.
If we're not shooting.
So, in conclusion, live harder. Yo, turn my mic up.
It's all the way up.
We at a tough time in our life. And what makes it even tougher is you got to argue and fight with your wife. No strife, no anger, nothing but love. Appreciate a motherfucker before you above. I'm spitting 16 off the top of the dome. Got about 10 more minutes and it's a time to go home. Cause people waiting for you to hit that curfew. Hachoo! Whoa! That's corona in your face, not a disgrace. Bring that beat. Do I got a beat? I don't got a beat. All I want to say is all we can do is live your dash. And I've said it before, and it's coming from Ash. Live your dash, do your life, and help other people. If you don't, you're gonna be weak and feeble. Did that rhyme?
Yes, feeble and people.
This is the 20th episode of the Donnell Rawlings Show. We started a long time ago and didn't know where the fuck we was gonna go. Ooh. 30,000, drop that bomb on that motherfucker. 30,000 subscribers and we still going high. Y'all stay safe. Corona's out there and I don't want to see none of you niggas die. It's from Marcy to Hollywood and Santa Monica. This is Donnell Rawlings Show. If you don't like it, then go talk to my mama. Did that one rhyme?
Yeah.
That one didn't rhyme? That one didn't rhyme? Sometimes I'm ashy and sometimes I have no class. This show is over. A shout out to Charlemagne because he like chocolate ass. All right, let's go.
I'm rich, bitch.
Is that the episode? Did we get an episode?